Always remember to test your camera before something good drives by. I hadn't even turned mine on yet, dumbass. Missed a cool little parade of antique cars. Oh well. Well, my route planning was hard today because every place I really wanted to go, I'd come back and end up in this, and come afternoon, this back up goes a lot further, and I didn't feel like dealing with that, so here I am on an absolutely beautiful Sunday with no place to go. I could sit in my chair and steep in my own perceived misery, or I could get my butt up and come out here and go for a ride somewhere. Go wherever the wind and a little over half a tank of gas will take me. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but the other thing is, I was going through, I still have some gigabytes. I hate calling it footage because there's no footage involved. It's all bitage. So I got a few gigabytes of video left over from the camping trip last weekend and the ride home, and I just tried putting it together into something that was interesting, and well, it didn't work. So had some beautiful, I was riding back into the sunset, but yeah, these little video cameras, action cameras, they don't capture the colors and what you really see as good as, you know, other video cameras or some of the DSLRs and so forth. So what was really impressive, what I thought was going to be really impressive with some music over it, was, well, hell, that's boring as hell. Oh well. Keep riding. Then yesterday I came up with a great idea to go to this place called Ruggles Mind, and Ruggles Mind, yeah. Yeah, close. Ruggles Mine, and fly my drone over it. But turns out this place is further off the paved roadways than I had anticipated, and what was even a beaten path was just getting too rough, and this, you know, good old Sadie started bottoming out in places, and so I turned around and tail between my legs and went back to civilized roadways. Funny part is, I don't know how close I actually was to the mine. I might have been within 200 yards of it. I don't know, but to me it wasn't worth the risk of tearing Sadie apart. So anyways, I said, yeah, hell, I'll go back out here and I'll ride up the road and I'll sit in downtown Keenan. There's a cute little square right in the middle of town, and I'll watch life go by and maybe pop the drone up and get some footage. There we go again. Get some gigabytage of the local scenery, and went there and they had an old home days going on, so the little center square was full. Couldn't stop there. It's like, well, son of a gun. So I rode on, and it was getting time for a break, and I was thinking, well, I'll just pull up over here and stop and drink some water and watch the world go by. And I was thinking, nah, that's not a good place. I'll go over here and stop and watch the world go by. And then the genius thought hit me. Go 5 more miles, there's a little brew pub you've been looking to try out called The Last Chair. Every now and then you go out and you ride around, all your plans don't work out. So what do? Stop and get a cold one or two. And that was a great idea. I did. And the funniest part of that story, well, it's not like it's a funny story, but a funny part of that story is this couple came in and sat down next to me, and the woman commenced to ordering her drink, and it was one of these foo-foo drinks. I don't even know what the hell it was, like a limoncello martini or something like that, but she had a specific way she wanted it mixed. And then she asked the bartender, she says, well, how do you mix them here? And the bartender says, well, I do it with this and this and this, and then you know, some Cointreau. And part of the drink was you put sugar in the bottom of the glass and you rim the glass with sugar, much like a salted margarita, only you use sugar. And the woman says, well, geez, I don't want the Cointreau, that'll make it too sweet. I don't want a sweet drink. And me being the asshole that I am, leaned forward and looked down the bar, and I said, if you don't want a sweet drink, don't you think you ought to start with leaving out the sugar? Oh, the look she gave me. She says, you just don't start none. I said, I'm sorry, I was just asking a question. And she says, well, you wait until I get 1 or 2 of these in me, and you and I are going to have a conversation. I kind of chuckled, and her husband doesn't know me, he doesn't know him. But anyways, he's sitting there, he's got this look on his face like, oh my God, honey, shut up. Have you seen the size of this guy? He will mop the frickin' floor with me. And I just kind of winked at him and smiled, and he relaxed. But, yeah, good Lord, we sat there and chatted for 20-25 minutes or so. Great folks. Good time. Cool little place in Sandwich at little swimming holes here. Pothole swimming area. Always been meaning to stop, and finally this morning, hey, what the hell, let's give it a stop and see what happens. Can't stay long because it's a permitted area, and I don't have a permit because I don't live here. Yeah, some cool little rock stacks.